Blended with KravMagaTraining.com. With this video, we're going to cover how to do an inside defense against the right straight using a single counterattack. What I'm going to address with this particular technique is 3 common mistakes that people make when they first learn the technique. Alright, so Glenn and I are in our fighting stance. She throws the right straight. We're doing the inside defense. We're hooking over the top and punching. Now, the first mistake that I see that happens a lot is people will try to hit the face, but they'll try to go underneath to hit it, like they do when they're defending on the other side, defending the left straight. The problem is when you're both throwing crosses and you try to go underneath, a lot of times what's going to happen is her fist is going to collide with your arm and it's going to intercept or interfere with your counter strike. So what you need to do is when you do the inside defense, that's why you're supposed to hook over the top and punch over the top of the arm to avoid that potential conflict. So that's the first mistake to avoid. So remember to punch over the top, whereas if she was throwing the left straight, we go underneath with that, which is a different video which we covered. The second mistake that's really common is when they do the inside defense, she's throwing the right straight, you're supposed to create a hook with your hand and lower the arm down, but beginners tend to drop it way too low like this, and then it becomes a contest on who's going to land the next punch. Now I'm leaving my face open. Yeah, I can hit her, but now it's going to, like I said, it's going to be who's going to hit first. So instead, when you hook the arm, you only need to lower it down just a little bit. So I do my inside defense, and when I hook the arm down just enough so I can see over the top, to see your face to be able to hit it. Anything more than that is slow, excessive, and it's starting to leave yourself open. So one thing that will help is, instead of thinking about moving your hand down like you're doing a 360 block, think about just taking your elbow and move that down, like this. That tends to keep your arm more vertical, and you tend not to lower the arm down excessively, just enough to see over the top. So one more time on that, please, Linda. Inside defense, and lower down just enough. So think of like you're hiding behind the arm, peekaboo over the top, bam, and then punch him, but just a little bit. Avoid this mistake. See, it's a lot with beginners. This is unnecessary, and it's going to leave yourself open for her punch as well. Remember, hide behind their arm, and just hook it down just enough. Notice I'm using more of the elbow instead of the hand to drop it down. That helps a lot. Now, the third mistake I see is that once they do the redirect properly, is that their counter punch has no power. They're not rotating their body. So what I mean by that is they defend, they hook, and then once they get good at lowering the arm down just enough, they do this. Notice I'm just arm punching. I'm not twisting my hips. I'm not putting my whole body into this. 2 problems with that. One, I can't even reach her face if I don't rotate my body, and even if I can hit her face, there's no power. So just like we're taught, make sure once you drop this hand down, make your punch count. Twist your hips, pivot on that back foot just like we learned in level 1 anytime we throw that cross or that straight punch with the rear hand. So here's the wrong way to do it. Arm punch. Here's the correct way to do it. Notice how my fist now is going right through her head. Not just hitting her, but hitting through her. Regardless of what battery you're using. If you're hitting something, you don't hit the target, you hit through the target. Alright, so let's review one more time the 3 mistakes. Okay, the first one is trying to go underneath. Don't do that because you'll end up colliding arms. Make sure that you go over the top. Second is when you hook the hand down, just hook it down just enough so you can punch over the top. Avoid the unnecessary big movement of doing this and leaving yourself open. And the third mistake, don't just punch with your arm. Twist your whole body. So think about as you pull this shoulder back to do the inside defense and hook it, you've loaded this side up, so you bang, rotate right through it. So those are the 3 common mistakes that people make when they first learn this defense. Hopefully now that you've watched this video, you're not going to be that guy who's making those mistakes. So be aware of them while you're training, and it's going to go a long ways.